Hey guys, I'm back with another video. In this video, we'll be talking about Gon. Gon is a fighter, and he is pretty complex after, taking a little bit of a look for his super. Enhance yourself with then causing the area around you to explode, dealing damage and knocking back enemies as you boost your attack, speed, and defense by 5%. With you stacking Fortify up to 3 times and reaching the third stack unlocks Temper, which allows you to repeat your main attack 2 times. All of your stacks are lost when you are eliminated. So what this means is when you fortify yourself, you mainly want to do a lot of damage and to gain these stacks. And if you do die, you will lose your stacks, but we'll get into stacks a little bit later. So let's talk about Gadget. So fishing rod is just a standard like throw. I mean like a grab. So it's a projectile grab. So you just grab them and then pull them towards you. It is it's pretty decent, I would say. It's okay for 1v1s though. The Rolling Stones is way better. Basically, what the Rolling Stones is, you basically chuck a huge boulder at someone, and if you manage to hit someone, you'll teleport right on top of them, doing some damage as well. Another cool thing about this gadget is you can use this through walls. So if someone, let's say someone is in that push, I would just throw my rock at them, and then it'll hit. I don't know why it didn't work there. I think it has like a certain, yeah, it has like some distance until like it breaks. So it can't break through like a lot of walls, as you saw earlier. So. So yeah, so it stopped right here, but it's intends to go all the way over here. So let's try it like on like these two walls over here. Yeah. So you don't want to throw this in like an area where there's like a lot of walls. So you wouldn't throw it in this area, I don't think. Yeah, it'll break. So make sure you don't do that. As for his gadgets, since Gon is a fighter, you obviously want his Nen Mastery Fortify gives 2% extra stat buffs with each stack. This is really decent for what he has, though you don't need to run this as a fighter, mainly because you want to be close. His ult is pretty good, though it's optional to have this. Shield and damage is his go-to gears. You can run Nen Mastery if you're struggling to get uh not struggling if you want like a little bit more stat buffs, which is fine. But I would just go Ned Mastery and Shield. If you don't like Ned Mastery for some reason, you could just go Shield and damage, or like Shield and high regeneration, or Shield and extra gadget. Up to you though. But personally, I would recommend going for Ned Mastery and Shield. As for start boost, you get explosive generosity. The explosion from Fortify will now destroy terrain and enemies that are hit by the explosion will be stunned for 0.5 seconds longer and will take 200 burn damage for 3 seconds. So burn is a new feature that they added in the game. Um, it's really good for like those that decide to run. Um, it leaves them in combat for longer, right? It leaves them in combat for longer. Because burn, does do damage, which is really nice. As for his next star boost, limitless potential, increase your fortify cap from 3 to 4. And if you have over one fortify stats when you're eliminated, you will spawn with one fortify stat. So normally you would want to use this in like general game modes. I wouldn't use this in like 1v1 game modes, since you won't be able to utilize the star boost. But for 1v1s, I would highly recommend using explosive generosity. Same thing could be said about Nen Mastery, but honestly up to you. As for his Ultra Charge, Go's Ultra Charge is pretty standard. You awaken into adult Gon. Let's turn this down. Um, your moves are basically stronger. They do more damage, especially your supercharge. Your supercharge is way better now. Big damage, big knockup, big stun. really good to like in team scenarios because once you do this, um your teammates can jump in and help and assist while they're still in the air, which is very, very nice. So let's pop it one more time. So first R, it's a big like line AoE. You basically rush and dash. You can control it by using W, A, S, and D. You just grab them, do a bunch of damage, instant killing doing over 8,000 damage, as you can see, which is very, very nice. And that's it for video. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.